Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today, I just want to give you guys a few tips and tricks on Fortnite. Now, honestly, I've been grinding out a lot on Fortnite, just trying to figure out what works best for me. And honestly, as a console player, I just got a few things that honestly has been killing it, to be honest. I've been picking up victories, getting lots of kills. And honestly, my first tip is actually pretty simple. Just never, ever, ever forget you have mats. Sometimes I even forget myself these days. Just build. Like you'll be getting shot at and people just forget that they have like 400 plus mats. It's like all you need to just build a couple of mats real quick and then start shooting and then boom, you'll have the kill. And then always be ready to shoot. So I mean, as soon as you build, be ready to peek up so you can pop out a shot. Same thing with the shotguns, AR, whatever you're gonna rush with. Now, I mean, if they're close range, obviously you want to do shotgun, mid-range, AR, and I've seen some people get some pretty good shots long range with ARs actually. So, I mean, whatever fits you or play style is what you want to do. Now, practice simple edits. Edits is the key to winning the game. I don't know how many times just a simple edit is what I needed to win the game, and I honestly got murked. Now, me myself, I'm not even the best at it, so I'm practicing every day just trying to get better. Now, you don't have to be a good builder, but make sure you are building. If you want to stay in cover, things like that. I mean, building is not just for rushing, things like that. It's also for defense. So you want to make sure you're on the defensive side with your building. You know, just throw up a wall real quick, couple ramps, defend yourself. Now, always play a playstyle that fits you the best. I can't stress that enough. If you're a guy that likes to rush, then you want to rush. If you're a guy that stays more back and try to see what's going on, rides the storm a little bit, then by all means, do whatever it takes to get the win. That's all Fortnite's about. Now, rotating early is a big tip for me. I mean, yeah, you can ride the storm, but as soon as you hear the clock come and start rotating right away. That really is a big tip. Why? Because as soon as you rotate for high ground right away, it's normally easier for you to take the win. Honestly, one time I just set up on high ground with two, players plus me left, so there's three of us, and just took the win because I was blasting out as they were coming back into the storm. And then another tip I got is actually always watch your replays. Now, I can't really stress that enough because like you never know what's going on, until you watch your replays. Like, hey, why I keep getting murked by that shotgun? Why do I keep getting murked in this same edit or the same build or whatever the case may be? Just watch your replays, you know what I mean? And a lot of times you'll be able to come back from that and be big tips. I even watch my win replays. Just because I won doesn't mean I can't improve, you know what I mean? And then another tip I got is actually warm up, like Rumble or Creative. Just warm up before you play. How are you going to get in and start building and start doing a bunch of crazy stuff if you're not even warmed up? And then practice rotating. I'm kind of old school when it comes to practice rotating, and what I mean by this is practice rotating about building. And I'm old school when it comes to this because I rush with a ramp. I ramp rush into circles. But sometimes that can't always work because you're getting blasted from the side, you're cooked, so sometimes I have to throw up a wall ramp, left wall ramp, and then keep rushing. It all depends on how you want to. I've seen millions and millions of videos where you can rotate and not even get hit at all depending on how you're building. I'm not that advanced yet myself, definitely aiming to be, but the best tip there is definitely just practice rotating while building, rotating into circles and keeping your build, because that's one of the best tips that's going to get you that victory royale. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I do use paddles when I play. I have the striker pack. Now, honestly, this ups my game 100%. Can't even lie. Just when I'm turning, hitting shots, just like right here, where this guy's coming at me, like honestly I was able to get those shots off just because of those paddles. Jumping and shooting, jumping and shooting. That's honestly, these paddles will kill it for you. That's honestly what helps me get some of my dubs too, is these paddles or even some just easy eliminations. The paddles is honestly a must when it comes to these day and age, because console players are up in their game getting paddles. PC players already have an advantage on us, so I mean paddles is really the next step to us console players of upping our game. How are we going to get better if we don't have the extra buttons like PC players do? So I mean, if you want kind of more like a PC feel, the paddle, you know, what I do is the left paddle is my jump, the right paddle is my build, whatever you're comfortable with. Some people switch it opposite, but those are the best tips right there. You want one as your build and one as your jump, because that's honestly another good tip of getting easy eliminations, because people ain't playing with paddles all the time, and you're quicker with your paddles because you have, it's just one more button that you have to press that's a little bit extra on somebody. So when you're turning, jumping up to shoot, you can shoot while you're jumping. So when you're shooting while you're jumping, gives you so much of an advantage on Fortnite. It's just crazy. That's honestly what the PC players really have on us, is being able to shoot while jump. And that's honestly what will help you get dubs as well, just shooting while you jump. Like, honestly, don't forget your defense though. Always want to, you know, grab your defense right away before, you know, you get popped, basically. Like right here, I just kept going with my defense, making sure I knew where this guy was. I read the levels. I was like, this guy's going up, let me go up too. Popped him a couple right here. Ugly shots though, they were not good aim, but you know, I just kept going, you know, just keep beating up, never give up, you know what I mean? And that's honestly another tip to get in some easy victories. If you like my video, like and subscribe. If you want more tips and tricks videos, give me a comment, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great rest of your day.